Absolutely Gospel fans, we are here today with the Mylon Hayes family.
Yes.
What? This is so exciting. Okay, I have to ask, you are on a hymn tour?
We are.
Is that like hymnal?
Yeah. Like
Do you sing
we sing
hymnals?
hymns, yeah.
Okay.
Believe it or not. We sing
I
hymns.
think that's great. You don't hear a lot of that anymore.
Yeah. That's what we do.
So what is your favorite hymn?
Oh my goodness.
Do you have one?
I do. I bet
Probably It Is Well With My Soul. I love that one.
Oh.
We do that one almost every night of the hymn sing tours, and it's always just really special. So.
Do you know the backstory? How that was written?
Gerald is the one that kind of leads the whole hymn sings, and he usually tells the story behind the song. It's
Oh,
really
that's very
powerful.
cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's a little bit of like a Job story, isn't it?
Oh. Isn't it? Is that the one about the man who goes
man
on the
who-
ship?
Yes. It
Mhm.
is.
He loses his family.
Yes.
And yet at the same time, he's singing, "It is well." Could you imagine?
A man of great faith.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very much.
yes,
And knowing that makes the song so much more meaningful.
yeah. And when you're singing that song, are you thinking about that?
Well, once he sets that up like that, it's hard not to think about that. I mean, just to think
Yeah.
about what someone went through to pen those lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times in our darkest times, it's when the brightest light will shine. So
Yes, yes. Do y'all write your own music?
she's written a song.
Oh,
only one that's
Miss
written a
Kennedy.
Just
Y'all,
one.
this is Kennedy.
Hello.
And this is Wendy.
Yes.
And this is Mylon. And we're at the Quartet Convention, and they have 2 more, so that makes 5, and I don't know how they count.
They're twin boys.
So they're one?
Yeah,
Like one?
one person.
That's
One person split in half.
Oh, I love it. And their names are?
Connor and Bailey.
Connor
They're
and Bailey.
23.
Oh, very cool.
They're a big part of our ministry. They're doing something else right now. So
That works. It takes all the
up with us.
pieces. I love it. I love it. So you're writing.
Well, I've written one song, so
Okay.
I don't know if that counts or makes
That
me a
counts.
songwriter.
You know, you probably started writing when you were real young,
That's true.
right? But
That's
now
true.
you've got one complete. But you've been a writer the whole time,
I don't know.
right?
she's been
Well, if
writing
you've
a
written
while.
one song, you're a writer.
There you
I
go.
guess.
There you
I
go.
guess. My dad, we have some songwriters in the family. My dad's first cousin is Rebecca Peck, and
Oh,
she writes a lot
I
of
know
our,
her.
our
Yeah.
music. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yes, she is so sweet.
She helped me with my song a little bit. She helped me put together the second verse. So it's kind of nice to have a writer in the family. You
Yes.
can just call up anytime you need.
Yeah.
So do y'all sing this song?
We do.
What's it called?
It's called Overwhelming.
Overwhelm. Oh.
It's,
You'll have to look it up on
That.
Apple Music or wherever you get your
So
music.
y'all do your stuff on streaming?
We do.
Podcast or anywhere
Yeah.
you can get a podcast or music and Spotify, Amazon,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio,
Yes.
all the things, absolutelygospel.com.
That's
I'm
right.
just saying.
Or you can just
Yeah.
buy a CD, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
That's cool. How long have y'all been doing this?
I'm gonna let you answer that.
Well,
Started a long
as
time
the
ago.
Mylon Hayes family, we've been singing 11 years.
Okay.
And so before that was the Hayes family. Some people still remember the Hayes family.
Yes.
We sang since I was a kid. We started in the 70s.
Okay.
And it was my mom and dad, my 2 sisters and me. My dad passed away back in 2011, and that's when we started with our family.
Okay.
I grew up on a bus.
You-
I learned how to walk on a bus.
So this is what you've known.
Yes, ma'am.
But isn't it cool to be able to say this is 3rd generation
Yes,
and just watching that legacy go on?
it is.
Do you think
Great.
you'll do it the same with your children?
I hope so. I'd sure love it. I mean, I grew up coming to NQC, and I feel like NQC is a big part of why I love this music. And
Oh,
so
that's
to be able to
cool.
pass that on to my kids, hopefully one day, is
Yes.
a really cool thing.
Yes. Oh, goodness. So what is the one thing that you've seen? I know you've seen more than one, but maybe you can say one thing that you've seen God do in your ministry these last 11 years. Something that just stands out.
Well, for one thing, a big thing is open doors.
Okay.
I mean, open doors that we never dreamed that our family could do, and it's all Him. I mean, He has just blessed in so many ways, opening doors,
Yes.
And always a big thing is to get a bus to travel in. I mean, his family traveled in a bus, and so they grew up on the bus, like Kennedy said. And so then when our family started, we traveled in a van, and then a conversion van, and then a sprinter van, and then a bus. So, I mean, it is a gift from God. It is a blessing.
But it's been amazing to see at every turn how God has worked. I mean, you can see His hand at work in every turn of
Are you noticing it as it's happening, or is it kind of like, oh, God did that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I
think we notice as it happens.
That's
really
awesome.
Yeah, because he speaks, through other people. He speaks through His Word. And He speaks through circumstances.
Right.
And so He's really made it clear to us that this is where He wants us.
Yes.
And this is His ministry, and we just want to be, servants for Him.
So did you do the Henry Blackaby study?
I did years ago.
Okay, because you just said all the things. This is how God speaks.
Right.
That's awesome.
I did go through that, but it's been so many years
It's
ago.
such a great study. It takes 18 weeks, though. Like, you got to be committed.
Right.
Yeah.
We did that in a men's group at church.
Yeah. That's been a long time ago.
But it's still with you.
It is.
I love that.
Sure is.
That's very good, but it's truth.
And I've seen it. it, in my own life.
Yes.
And especially during the transition of the Hayes family coming into the Mylon Hayes family, the circumstances of all of that was God's hand, and we recognize that. So.
Yes.
That's really cool to be able to see. Was it an easy transition?
Actually,
yeah, in
We
some
didn't
ways.
We didn't even have to make it happen. We didn't try and make it happen. It was seriously just all the Lord.
Yes.
It's just opening
She was
the
8 years
doors.
old, when all that took place.
So when did you start singing? At
From
8?
the time I could talk.
Wow!
The grandkids, there were 7 grandkids on the Hayes family bus, and we would all get up and do 1 or 2 songs a night. And so I literally had a mic in my hand since before I could talk.
Yes.
It wasn't on, but
We forgot to tell you it's still not on. No,
Oh!
no, that's not true.
Oh.
She's a great singer.
That's fun.
but
Great
8
singer.
years old was when I started singing on stage full time. So
That is pretty cool. 8 years old.
Yeah.
To be gifted in your gifting and in your talent. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, she's a writer, she's a singer. Just keep shaking your head with me. That's who you are, love. That's who you are. Oh, goodness. We are so thankful that y'all have been here today and you sat down with me. And
been a joy.
we love it. And I look forward to seeing y'all Saturday night. Thursday night.
Yes,
And
Thursday.
apparently we're getting together Saturday night too. It's on the schedule somewhere.
Well,
Thursday night.
We'll be traveling to South Carolina, so you're welcome to come.
Oh, I haven't been there yet. So that's good. Okay, y'all can go to absolutelygospel.com and we're going to link you up with the Mylon Hayes family. Thank y'all so much for being here.
You're so sweet.
Oh, thank y'all.